even as a young cadet and as a young officer, I know that you were spending a lot of time exploring, which not necessarily all officers do. I mean, I myself haven't done as much as you have.
Right.
Well, barely even a tenth of it. But you used to find the time, even in the forces, to take off and explore. Why would you do that?
Gee, my whole, as a young person, I was restless in exploring. I wanted to actually, it was my aim to explore the world. And right from the day I bought my first motorcycle, I haven't traveled on a train or a bus or a car or a plane in my army days. I always took my motorcycle from my place of posting to my place of my parents. And I would spend 5 to 10 days exploring everything I could see on the way. So there was a thirst or a lust for life. Life in observation, life in history, life in culture, life in adventure, life in breaking the barriers. I am really not happy in comfort zone. I want to step out. If I've done one thing, I want to do a little more. If I've done that, and I want to do a little more. So that's a basic sense of, explorer or an adventurer or a man who's not satisfied with the status quo of life. In whatever way it is, professional life, touring life, adventure life, reading life, leadership life, experimental life, anything. So I just want to keep expanding the boundary because I feel very trapped in a comfort zone. So that's...
We also discussed this earlier when you said that, and I believe it also, that adventure has to be an essential quality in a leader. Matter of fact, if we study biographies of leaders, really amazing leaders, you'll find that they have an element of physical courage in them. Most of them have an element of physical courage. So they need to be able to put their body to risk to be able to explore something which is new. And this sense of adventure is actually fungible. So if you have a sense of adventure in one aspect of your life, there's a very good chance that you will have a similar sense of exploring boundaries, exploring limits in other areas of your life as well. Do you?
Yeah, I would completely agree with that because, for any leader, when you are on the top of a heap or in front of a detail, you are the first one facing the rough winds. You're the first one who's facing unknown situations. You're the first one who has to deal with ambiguity. And these winds and ambiguity and tolerance of it, this comes from adventure, a spirit of adventure. सभी को डर लगता है और सभी confused होते हैं जब नई situation आती है. लेकिन that person who steps one step forward and says, I'll take this on. I'll deal with it. Even he is afraid.
Of course he is.
But उसमें ये दम है कि मैं कदम बढ़ाता हूँ, सभी डरे हुए हैं, and मेरे कदम बढ़ाने से ये सब encourage होंगे. Now this is leadership. One man stepping forward with an approximate solution, and everybody else now overcoming the fear and following this man. That's leadership. So two things are very clear, that you have to be ready to step out of the comfort zone, which almost always will be physical.
Yes,
almost always. And then you have to have a sense to deal with ambiguity.